Good afternoon. My name is Gyuwon Kwak, and I'll present the thesis, users' personality traits and user interfaces for mobile indoor maps. In this study, we explore the relationship between users' personality traits and mobile indoor map. Yeah. So here is the contents. I'll present as follow. It's difficult to find the way indoor. Do you know why it's hard? Not like outdoor. It's not really helpful indoors. And indoors environment is layered. There's a floor which contains vertical movements. In that context, when it adds to 55 consumers in a shopping mall, that common way to find desired product is to keep looking around. Only 10% respond that they search products with the map. Also, 71% of customers said they're gonna use a mobile indoor map if it's available. However, it's important to provide UI design that fits users' characteristics because it affects user satisfaction. If it suits user, it gives user higher satisfaction. So in this study, we used personality trait as one of the characteristics that distinguish people from another. The big 5 personality traits. So here's the 5 traits: extroversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, eroticism, intellect, and open experience. The limits of current study is lack of research on mobile indoor map UI design according to personality traits. So we are aimed to explore how to provide mobile indoor map UIs that suit users' personality. Second, method. So we chose 3 design features from current mobile maps and previous studies: zoom, navigation, and number of landmark. Zoom and navigation features are chosen from Kakao and Naver Map, which are the most popular mobile map in Korea. And the landmark is one of the best way to find the user's current locations indoors. So we choose these as design features and vary the number as design type, 1 and 3. So we developed the mobile indoor map with each design feature. For the zoom design features, first, click and drag. I'm not sure you can see my cursor. There's a click and drag. There's a button for it. On the left picture, top of the right side. And in the button slider features, there's a slide button for it. For the navigation features, first, information recommendation around route. You can see the information around route. And second, sequential route guidance is most common navigation type. You get the step-by-step guidance. For the landmark feature, there's 1 and 3. This number was chosen from previous study. So we measure the personality traits with mini IPIP's Big 5 test, which translate in Korean. So we used Korean version. And we measure the perceived usability, satisfaction, usefulness, and ease of use. The questions are constructed from previous studies. In experiment, 20 participants, each 50% of males and females, are tested all 8 manuals. All combinations of 3 features with 2 design types each. So, overall procedure is introduction of experiment, and survey question. Answering the survey question. And experiments include zoom in and out once, click the navigation panel to see sequential route guidance or information recommendation around route, and click the landmark icon. The results. This is the result of the participants' personality traits. The mean of agreeableness and conscientiousness were relatively high, and the standard deviation of agreeableness was relatively low. And we used regression method. It was used to find out linear relationship between each personality traits and UI types. So we conducted regression between all 5 personality traits and perceived usability. As I said, satisfaction, usefulness, and ease of use. So, in terms of satisfaction, first, stronger the extraversion tendency, the higher the satisfaction with double-click, drag, pinch zoom, and information recommendation around route, design features. Second, the stronger the conscientiousness tendency, the lower the satisfaction with information recommendation around route and street landmark features. And the rest is as the table. In terms of usefulness, first, the stronger the extraversion tendency, the higher usefulness with double-click, drag, pinch zoom, and information recommendation around route design feature. The second, the stronger the conscientiousness tendency, the lower the usefulness with button, zoom slider, and information recommendation around route. The rest is the table. In terms of ease of use, first, the stronger the conscientiousness tendency, the lower the ease of use with information recommendation around route design feature. Second, the stronger the neuroticism tendency, the higher the ease of use with information recommendation around route. The rest is as the table. So in conclusion, we recommend the design types according to personality traits. First, for the users with strong extraversion tendency, it can be recommended to provide double-click, drag, pinch zoom, and information recommendation around route in terms of satisfaction and usefulness. It can be interpreted that outgoing users prefer to use design types with features related to active actions. Second, for users with weak conscientiousness tendency, it can be recommended to provide button zoom slider design type in terms of usefulness, information recommendation around route in terms of satisfaction, usefulness, and ease of use. And street landmark features in terms of satisfaction. It can be interpreted that non-systematic users prefer to use design types with features related to various tasks. Third, with a strong neuroticism tendency, it can be recommended button, zoom slider design type in terms of satisfaction, and information recommendation around route design types in terms of satisfaction, usefulness, ease of use. It can be interpreted that control-oriented users prefer to use design types with features related to typical actions. Finally, For users with strong intellect and open experience tendency, it can be recommended to provide button, zoom slider design type in terms of usefulness and ease of use, information recommendation around route, and three landmark design type in terms of satisfaction, usefulness, and ease of use. It can be interpreted that intellectually curious and open-minded users prefer to use design types with feature related to various tasks. We recommend design type of mobile indoor map according to user personality traits. However, there's a practical issues with to how easy it is to identify users' personality traits and how to easily provide suitable UI type for the user based on the user's personality traits. So further studies are needed to solve those practical problems. Thank you for listening. Do you have any questions?